Alright, what's up? So I just got back from site visit yesterday, basically. So about my site, let's start with the beginning, is the journey getting to my site. So it was the night before site leave, which I think was Tuesday, because we left on Wednesday. So Tuesday night, I'm packing my bag and I'm getting ready to leave, and I hear this like scratch up in the ceiling, and y'all know I got $5 footlongs at my house. So I look up, and like 3 rats run across the top of my ceiling, and I swear they like stopped and was like, "What's good?" So I finished packing my bag, and I'm like, I am not going to stay here tonight, because the last thing that I need is some freaking rats like attacking me in my sleep. So I call one of my supervisors and I tell him that like I'm not staying here tonight. And my issue wasn't even really the rats. My issue was that wasn't the first time I had seen them, and there was nothing being done to get rid of them. So the home supervisor, she comes to my house and she's like, well, it's not, policy to take someone out of the house. And I'm like, I don't want to be removed from it permanently, but I'm not going to sleep here tonight, especially since there's no plan to get rid of my rats. So they're telling me that like I'm probably going to have to stay, and I'm like, no, I'm not staying. Like, I don't care what y'all say, I don't care what procedure says, I'm not staying here tonight. I'll go crash on a friend's couch before I stay here tonight. So ultimately, they end up taking me to Kigali to go stay at like the Peace Corps cause at the major Rwanda, at the office of the Peace Corps, in the hostel that we have on the office campus there. So I stay the night there, and then I wake up the next day, and like the doctor finds me, so I end up talking to him. My tutelare comes to pick me up to take me to site, and like my supervisor's like, I need to talk to the assistant director of the country. So I go on and talk to him, and like ultimately my travel gets delayed like 2 hours or whatever. But finally we get I leave the Peace Corps office, and we get on the bus, and we start heading to where we need to go to get things done, right? And so the first stop that we go to is we got on a bus like down the street from the Peace Corps office to take us to the bus station. The bus station was the craziest thing. It was so fast. It was so bustling. Like, last bus station I saw was like a Greyhound, and the Kigali bus station was not like that. So we get on the bus, and they like pack you into the bus. So we're packed into the bus, and we're going from Kigali to Butare, which is like another major city. We get to Butare, and like when I got off the bus, I didn't get a chance to eat because I didn't know that I was going to have to talk to all these freaking people before I could leave. So I get off the bus, I'm starving, my head hurts just from the bus and from all the BO, and we finally get to Butare, and we eat, and I immediately felt like rejuvenized, revitalized. My tutelare is actually really, really awesome. He makes me really happy. So we're eating, we're hanging out, we're talking to people, and ultimately what happens is we eat, and hi Sadia, I feel like you want to be on camera, so come be on camera. Here's Sadia. Awesome. You can keep on talking like this. Okay, so we eat, and we end up going to the Museum of Rwanda. Y'all know I love museums. It was so fun. Check my Instagram. That's where all the pictures are. But like, what was crazy is the stuff that they had in the museum was like stuff they still use today. So they're like, how do we garden? We use hose. We use the same hoe that we used to make our kitchen garden a couple days ago. So it was like, okay, whatever. So from Butare, we took a mini bus to Rongo, and then from Rongo we had to take a moto, which is a motorcycle, and we took that to site. So we get on the back of the moto, and we start the stupidest 36 minutes of my life. This road is like rocky and bumpy and buzzing, and I'm on the mountain cliff, and I almost died like 4 times, and it was the stupidest freaking thing I've ever done in my life. I did not enjoy it at all. So the first day we get to site, my site doesn't have any electricity, but my health center has solar, and my house doesn't have any electricity. So I'm walking around the site, because I really didn't get a chance to walk around. It was kind of like I walked around the front of the house where I was going to stay, and I went to go get some toilet paper, and that was my experience the first night. So I'm sleeping at this nurse's house who's really cool. She's like 22 years old, and her boyfriend came over and like hung out. He was really cool. I wasn't feeling super social though because I had my headache. But I wake up the next day, And that's when my tutelary starts showing me around the compound. So I go to the meeting with the health center and I meet all the staff there. And then we walk around, and then I saw a baby who had malaria, who was having like a serious malaria episode. My tutelary handled it like a boss, and I was like, that was cool. I also had to explain to him when I told him that I'm your shadow, it really means I'm your shadow, and I'm going to follow you everywhere. Everywhere. He didn't understand that until he realized I was going to follow him everywhere. And he was like, oh, okay, I guess that's what a shadow is. So we did that. I met the executive secretary of Mukindo, which is my district, and inside of my district there are 4 cells, and within those 4 cells there are 44 villages. So that is my catchment area. So when I do my community needs assessment, I'm going to have to go to a good portion of my villages and figure out what the problems are and figure out what it is that I can do and how I'm going to be able to handle it, stuff like that. We went to the market. And my tutelary is very bougie, so I would be like, how much is this? And he would be like, oh, it's 200 francs, but don't buy it here, buy it in Butare. So my tutelary doesn't want me to shop at the Isoko in Mukindo. He wants me to go to Butare. But I'm not taking that stupid 36-minute journey every single week to get to Butare. So I will be shopping locally. My market days are on Sundays, so hopefully on Sunday I'll be able to, on a Sunday when I get there, I can go and actually see what it is that they have, so that way I can start planning my shopping. And then at the market, we chill out and we had some bruschettes and we drank some nzoga, aka beer, and we hung out and we talked about like what I had saw and possible projects that I could do. So my tutelary is really cool. He makes me really happy. And then we went home and I took the most amazing nap ever. And then after our nap, he took me to where the cows are. And we have like millions of cows. Maybe not millions, maybe only like 25, but there was a lot of cows and a lot of manure and a lot of cows, and that was really cool. So when I get to site, I shall be milking a cow because I've never done that before, and I really want to take that opportunity to do that, make my own butter and cheese and stuff, get those biceps going with my washing machine and churning butter. So that'll also be really fun. And then after that, I saw my house. My house, okay. My house is really cool. I really like my house. I have a 3-bedroom house, and it's like there's 1 bedroom, and then across the hall there's another bedroom, and then you go through that bedroom to get to the other bedroom. So I'm going to turn that 2nd bedroom into a closet, and I'm going to stay in the main room, and then I'll have another bedroom for something or other. But the tutelary was talking to the guy who lives at my house right now, who's going to be doing all the work on it. And he's like, where's the bathroom? So he takes us like over the river and through the woods to get to the bathroom. And my tutelary's like, hell no, nope. So he comes out and he's like, build a bathroom, build it right here, knock down this wall so it's indoor bathroom, build it here. So when I get there, I'll have fancy new shiny bathroom, which is basically a hole in the ground. But whatever, it'll be my hole in the ground. I also got to choose my paint, which makes me very happy. So I have like this cool lime green for my walls, and then my doors are this nice like rich rose red color, and then all my baseboards will be chocolate. And I think I'm going to text my tutelary and ask him to paint the outside of my house, because the outside of my house is like this ugly burgundy. If I could paint like the outside of the house like a nice like yellow, I feel like that would be really cool. And like I was saying, like I don't have electricity, but if I can turn my house into like my bubble, my sanctuary, I'll be able to pretty much deal with anything. Plus I got some solar chargers. I'm gonna get some solar lights sent to me from home, so that way I can always have lights and what's not. So that's a problem that's fixable. That's not really something I have to worry about. But what's really good is that at the health center they have solar, and they don't monitor it, not monitor it, but they don't like say let's plug this in and not plug that in. Like things are just plugged in all day every day, and they have really good internet, so I'll be able to upload and download, which makes me really happy. So I'll still be on the grid, I'll just be off the light grid, but that'll still be really good. And then we had all of the PCVs who are already over there. They decided to bring all of us newbies together, and they took us out, and we had an amazing day in Butare. So we ate Chinese food and ice cream. I haven't seen ice in I don't know how long, and it was coffee ice cream. It was so good, and the Chinese food was so good. We had spring rolls and lo mein and fried rice, and I like flipped my mind. And then in September, when I'll be officially a volunteer, our next regional meeting is going to be at a swimming pool, and I'm going to get to go swimming. Oh, I'm so excited. So all that's going to happen. And then we had an amazing night. We went out, and I actually felt like a 20-something. Like we went out, we went dancing, we listened to African music. The DJ was really cool. He took some of our cell phones and played our music, so we just had a blast. So I'm really excited for site. Hopefully my house is going to be amazing. My bathroom will be built awesome. It'll be nice colors. And there's a lot of schools. There's like 5 schools, and they're all really excited to do stuff. So like in my mind, I already see projects that I can do with the kids. And then it seems like malnutrition and HIV are my community's 2 biggest issues, and my background's in sex health. So hopefully I'll be able to get in there and do some good HIV stuff and then work on some malnutrition stuff as well. So overall, it was a very, very good site visit, and I am very excited. So I'm going to check you guys later with another update. Deuces. What's poppin'? It's your girl, Nay. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to push that like button and push that subscribe button. Share this on all of your social media. Here is all of my information. I'm going to check you guys later, alright? Deuces.